Squad, welcome back to InhaleGamesHQ. You can call me COMM, and today, you guessed it, another season in Apex is about to launch, and so we're going to be talking about what you can expect from the surface of Season 19, Ignite. Launching October 31st, ooh, spooky, and bringing with it a new legend, Stormpoint map changes, cross progression, rank changes, and more. Of course, when the patch notes drop, we'll dive beneath the surface to see how legend changes, weapon balances, and bug fixes will change the game in its core this season. But for today, let's get started with our new legend, Conduit. Born Rowena Valentina Coffee Divina is 27, raised during the time of the Titans, as you can see. She knows hardship well, but uses humor to cope and takes care of the one she loves. Left as a symbol of hope from that time, a Titan and its battery remain overlooking her city, Nexus, and curious about it and how it could maybe help her as troubles hit her family, Conduit breaks into a restricted zone, interacts with this battery, and it kind of consumes and is actually poisoning her. It'll likely kill her soon, but willing to do anything it takes, she harnesses this power and salvages an exosuit that she uses to take out her enemies and support her friends, earning a spot in the games and is actually the first legend to represent for Nexus. She is in the support class, so she can craft banners for her teammates and gets the blue bend healing items. Her passive is Survivor's Speed, which gives her a burst of speed when running toward a teammate that's out of tactical range. Her tactical, when within range, sends a surge of energy to a teammate, temporarily shielding them and her when in danger. Lastly, her ultimate, Energy Barricade, allows her to deploy an array of shield jamming devices which actually damage and slow enemies that pass through it. To me, a mix of Lifeline and Wattson, and I'm really excited to give this a try, as we always are, but heck, new ways to play, and more lore to deep dive is always a fun time, so I'm sure we'll be talking more about Conduit and some tips on how to use her, and if you want to check out that, or any other legends we've deep dived, make sure to check out the Who Is Legend playlist that I'll put up in the cards. Moving on though, as this season continues to give, we get a complete overhaul to Stormpoint. They say, though the map is beloved by the competitive scene in pubs, it kind of struggles, and frankly, I agree. It's my least favorite map, so some of these changes have really made me excited to check it out. So let's look at our new POIs, starting with Wattson's Pylon. After a massive storm forces Stormpoint's power to go offline, Wattson and her connections and friends from Suotamo, who rely on the power from this island, come together to help Wattson restore power with this POI. It will also have a charge tower and integrated gravity cannon. We then have the Zeus and Sato stations, essentially additional support buildings from Wattson's efforts to restore the power. The Zeus station in the mountains near the lightning rod, with a new sneaky rotation to get there, and of course a redeployed balloon. And the Sato station, which replaces the little Prowler island that was there. Moving on, we have the Echo HQ and Coastal Camp. Of course, with the aftermath of this devastating storm, the Echo team has moved in to help clean up, taking over where the Gale station used to be. The Coastal Camp here was then used to kind of pull in the coastline, make the map a bit smaller. This was located near the Echo HQ, and with a new sneaky rotation to barometer as well. Lastly, the devastated coast, the most damaged part of the storm, destroying fish farms and replacing it with a fun new POI with a suspended building from a crane. Because of the storm, the destruction doesn't stop there, however. IMC armories have now been destroyed, leaving some loot behind, but no more bots or escape protocols. They've also completely reworked the Prowler Park, or Forbidden Zone, with parts of the outer fence being destroyed, a couple additional buildings inside to help with loot and fighting within the zone, as well as a rework to Lightning Rod, really helping the north portion of this map. Squad, now if that wasn't enough, we also get cross progression this season, something we've been asking for a while, that will have a slow roll kind of throughout the season, but we can expect to see our EA accounts being merged, which I'm excited for because I started on PS4, then moved to PC pretty recently, and so it's going to be nice to have all my stuff back. They did also note, in order to prevent exploitation, any secondary accounts created after October 26 for the same EA account will not be eligible for the merge. We also have some rank changes coming as they continue to dial it in over the seasons here, but we'll have to wait for the patch notes to find out more, so again, stay tuned for that. And like any new season, a battle pass, events, challenges, collectibles, lore, and more will provide us with additional fun and things to chase throughout the season of Ignite. Some of those new collectibles will actually include this new Skydive Holospray, which I think is a kind of cool little fun ad, why not? But that does, however, wrap up everything we can expect from Season 19 Ignite. From its surface, a new legend, Stormpoint map changes, cross progression, and more to come. So if you want to dive beneath the surface with me, hit that subscribe button and we'll get into it. But I appreciate you for being here today. Stay safe, stay gaming, and I'll see you in the next one. COMMsOUT.